That is so exciting, we got an achievement for it. See? I told you, these things are pretty exciting. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another exciting episode of JJ Plays Modded Minecraft. I am your host, Jon-Michael Booth, aka JJ, and let's get right into it. You may notice that I am inside today, and that is because we are going to have an indoor episode. I've been worried over the last couple episodes that I haven't really gotten a lot accomplished. I seem to start a lot of projects and I always get to a step where I'm like, oh right, I need a couple more of those resources. I need some more diamonds, or I need some more paper, or I need some more something. I need some chickens. And I know it seems like I'm all over the place at times, but to be honest with you, it's all building to some really cool and exciting stuff. But today, I'm going to offer you the culmination of at least some of our efforts. First thing I'm going to do is fix the walls around my house, and I'm going to do that by creating a brand new machine, and that machine is going to require some materials though. I will actually just tell you what it is I'm going to create. Before I create it, I'm going to need to create this thing called a painting machine. So in order to create it, I do need something called electrical steel though, as well as a diamond and some nether quartz and a machine chassis. Most of those things I actually already have sitting here, but I don't have the electrical steel. The electrical steel is made using our good friend the alloy smelter, which we made a couple episodes ago, using iron, using pulverized coal, and using silicon. The question is, did I already pulverize the coal or not? I didn't. So let me take those. Let me pop over here to our sag mill and stick the pulverized coal in there. While that's happening, I'm going to come over here and make sure our reactor has enough power. It does, so let's just activate it. You can see I've got a little bit of fuel that's been used so far. Oh yeah, and I have this going as well. So if you recall a couple episodes ago, I dropped some crystals in there, or some seeds, and I completely forgot to ever come back for it. So there we go. Now I have these pure Certus quartz, and we're going to use those later in this episode as well with some of the stuff that's over in that chest. But to start with, we're going to make this painting machine. So I need my pulverized coal, I need my 5 iron, 5 pulverized coal, and 5 silicon, which I already made, and they're going to cook down, and they're going to make this electrical steel, and we should see that in a minute. So let's just wait a second for it here. I'm not going to stand here and wait for all 5 to build, but I just want to make sure it's building at least one before we move on. Otherwise, we could be in trouble. So there, electrical steel, perfect. Okay, so it'll cook 4 more of those. And while it's doing that, let's come over here. So I'm going to use this pure Certus quartz. In fact, I'm going to use this pure Certus quartz right now, because I need this thing called the calculation press, because I need to make some calculation processors. So I'm going to come back over to my inscriber. I'm going to pop my pure Certus quartz in there, and with any luck at all, yes, there we go. We are getting our printed calculation circuits being made, but that's only half of the recipe. I still need some silicon and some redstone. So I'll take this out, and then over here I will put my redstone in, because it comes in from the side. This goes in the top, this goes in the bottom, and when I combine these 3 things, I should press out some calculation processors. Beautiful, and I need 2 of those. So it doesn't take long to build these processors. A little bit longer than I'd like it to take, but hey, that's not too bad. So calculation processors 1 and 2. So what did I want to do with these calculation processors? Well, I'm going to need some of these other materials that I've used here, because I want to upgrade our terminal over here. Right now I have an ME terminal, and if you take a quick look at the interface, you can see a lot of stuff. This is just stuff that I've collected, inventory. If you recall, I'm going to take all of those chests that I have and eventually dump everything into my ME system. Down here I have my personal inventory, but there's a section in the middle that you can add here that adds crafting capability. So it's basically like having a crafting table built into your ME computer system. But in order to do that, I need a crafting terminal. A crafting terminal is an upgrade to the regular ME terminal. So I'm going to just pop it off the wall and put it in my inventory and bring it over here. And if I grab some of these other materials, actually I don't need to grab these materials. Let me just look up the crafting terminal here. Crafting terminal. So there it is. It looks very similar to the ME terminal, but it's made by taking an ME terminal, a crafting table, and then a calculation processor. Now you know why I made the calculation processor. I do need a crafting table as well. I have some wood that I can use to make that. So there we go. We have a crafting table. Let's take our ME terminal. And what was that last thing? See, terrible memory. Oh yeah, the calculation processor we just made. Okay, so we take one of those, stick it in there, and now we have the ME crafting terminal. That is so exciting, we got an achievement for it. See, I told you, these things are pretty exciting. They may not look it at first, but check this out. So I pop the terminal on there. It looks exactly like the other terminal that I had, but when I right-click it, I get the interface at the top, the interface at the bottom, but now there's this beautiful crafting bit right in the middle. Now check this out. If I want to make, I don't know, let's say I want to make some sticks. I type in sticks, I've got the stuff here, and the same way that I did before, I can shift-click on this question mark, and it puts it right in here, and now I can make sticks, and I can just drag them up into the interface here, and oh man, it's so good. Now I could just store whatever I want up in here and craft directly. I don't have to worry about having chests beside crafting tables. I've got basically an unlimited inventory. Well, it is limited, but I have a limited inventory here, which is much bigger than any single chest would give me. And yeah, I can make stuff. So what else do I want to make? As promised, I want to start getting rid of some of the stuff in these chests. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to make something called an import bus. So an import bus, what it allows you to do is basically you attach this thing to the side of a chest, and then if you wire with the ME glass cable all the way back to your ME system, it will suck items out of the chest and import them directly onto your drives. So in order to build it, I need an annihilation core, which I had from a previous build that only used one, and the recipe gave me two. I need some iron. I need a sticky piston. Wow, look at that. I have a sticky piston, I have some iron, and I have my annihilation core. And there is my import bus. I'm going to grab some of this ME glass cable as well, and let's go to town here. Let's see what else I can create or I can do here. Which one do we want to import? Well, let's do the easy one. Let's do a whole bunch of cobblestone. So here we go. We've clicked on the import bus. I'm going to do this kind of messy at the moment. I'm just going to click, 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 click. Yeah, need to get rid of that. And I'm just going to plunk this right into the front here. Terrible, terrible design. But the point is, I now have this guy connected right over here to my chest. And if I open the chest, you'll see that slowly but surely, all of these items are actually draining out of this chest. And where are they going? Well, they're going down this cable. They're going into the ME system, and they're being stored on one of these drives. And if I right-click and look, you can actually see that my cobblestone number is increasing. In fact, it's increasing pretty fast, faster than you might have thought it was decreasing before. But that's actually just because it takes a second or two to start to warm up, and then it gets going, and yeah, sucking things fast. Now the question is, can I make that even faster? And the answer is Of course I could, otherwise I wouldn't even have brought it up. In order to do that, we need something called an acceleration card. So we can make these acceleration cards using an advanced card and a Fluix crystal. Well, I have Fluix crystals, but I don't have an advanced card. So how do I make an advanced card? Well, that's easy. You get 2 diamonds, you get redstone, you get 3 pieces of iron, and you get a calculation processor. And now you know why I built that extra calculation processor. But that gives you 2 of these advanced cards. So click, grab those, stick those up there, grab my 2 Fluix crystals, and bang, I now have 2 acceleration cards. Check this out. So you see how fast this is going now, right? If I open the interface here and I put 2 acceleration cards in, whoa, it's going a lot faster now. I love this system. I think I mentioned this more than one time. Absolutely adore the ME system and how fast you can actually get items in. Look, I've got over 2,000, 3,000 now. This is good. Unfortunately, my drives are starting to fill up. Well, at least one of my drives is filling up. I've used that in its entirety. This one is filling. So far, so good, though. Yeah. But we're going to have to do something about building more drives very quickly down the road. But before we do that, let's get our painting machine going, because I think all of our electrical steel is done. We can come back here and let's grab the electrical steel and put it in this U shape. We'll take our machine chassis, we'll take our nether quartz, put it up here, and then this guy, and we get our painting machine. That painting machine is going to go just up here somewhere. And it gets it starts to build power, which is great. But now we need something to actually paint. And the thing that we need to paint are these conduit, well, you use these conduit binders and you put them in a little formation that looks like this. And really, I didn't get enough. There we go. And now we get these things called conduit facades. So click on that. These are the things that we're actually going to paint. And I know that sounds really weird to paint items, but it will make more sense in a moment. So I put the conduit facades in there, and I don't want to do all 64 right now. I only want to do a bunch. So I'm going to use these oak wood planks and shift click. The oak wood plank goes in there, and now what it's going to do is it's going to mimic this oak wood plank look, and it's going to turn a conduit facade into something that looks like oak wood planks. It's not oak wood planks, it just looks like oak wood planks. And it will take a minute to actually do this. At some point down the road I can get some upgrades for this thing and make this whole process faster, which I'm sure I will do at some point. Actually, I'm not sure I will do at some point. To be honest with you, this is one of those things that you usually sort of set up and walk away and do something else, and then you come back to it and it's done. So let's do that. Let's check out our chest. Oh, our chest is done. So let's move on to another chest. I can use my crescent wrench, right-click that, and I get my import bus back. I get my acceleration cards back. And so let's put the import bus on there, and let's put a cable there, and in a second that'll come online and it's going to start sucking things in. So acceleration cards, and now it's going fast. Now it is going fast, yeah. So I'm definitely going to fill up those drives if I keep doing this. So my painting machine is going. I've got 17 of these conduit facades. Well, let's just take 18. Let's just take these 18 and see what we can actually do with them. Oh, but it's dark outside. I think I'm going to do this from the outside. So in order to get myself ready for that, I'm going to have a quick sleep so that I don't go outside in the middle of the night and get killed. There we go. Good morning, everybody. It's time to do some facade placing. So let's come on outside. Hey, look, a squid. And over here, I take this conduit facade and I basically click in place where I want it. Look at that. It looks like I'm placing wood planks, but I'm actually not. I'm actually placing these conduit facades. I have to be careful where I place them because I want this to look nice from the outside. There, there, there. Oh, did I run out? I did. I still have conduit facades in my hand, but they are unpainted conduit facades, and you can't place those. So let's come back over to our painting machine. This looks like it's done. So I got a bunch of those. I'm going to take that out, put these guys in, and I will use regular oak wood now and see if I can paint those. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do 16 of these because I don't think I need that many. You can basically paint these facades with any block in the game. Definitely any vanilla block. Some mods contain blocks that you can't actually do this with, but that's okay. Look, I can even place them in places where there is nothing. I probably didn't need a facade there, but I used it anyway. So there, there, there. And then, so that's it for, I think, what I need these kind of facades for. Then I need the oak wood facades. Yeah, so let's just drop these unused items in our ME system and come over here. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge for me to remember to use the ME system and not the chests that are lying all over the place here. 3, 2, that's okay. 13 will be plenty. Let's go back out and around. And need one there. Need one there and one there. Oh, I'm glad it's getting the orientation right on these things too, because that would just be annoying if it wasn't. And then there. And I think that's it. I think my house actually looks good from the outside now. You cannot tell that I have conduit facades there. This side looks a little bit weird because I have one window instead of having 4 windows, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. At some point, we're probably just going to make some massive changes to the base anyway. I do feel bad that I've lost my windows, because if you recall, I had windows along those sides, which was giving me a little bit of extra light, but I don't know. We'll work on that later. Yeah, so as I suspected, this chest is empty. Let's shift right click on that. And then let's look at this chest. A whole bunch of extra material. So, where's our import bus? It's there. So the import bus goes on this chest. The cable gets hooked up. Inside we get our acceleration cards. And then, bang, bang, bang. So fast. I love these systems. These are great. I got a little bit more cobble up there. But what's really nice about this is now I can actually just go ahead and break all these chests. And then eventually I will get rid of this cable because I don't need cables running all over my house anymore. I don't. I've got everything I need stored in my ME system. Look, and it's all coming in here. What's coming in now? I've got glass, got 340 glass coming in. I've got some graphite coming in. Actually, it doesn't even look like anything else is coming in. Did I go through that chest already? Yes, I did. All right, so one more time here. Right click. Let's get the... Where'd you go? Where did you go? Acceleration cards over here. Oh, there it is. Import bus hiding in a corner. So let's get you up there. Cable there. Acceleration cards in there. And then that's going to take that in. Down the road, I'm going to be building lots of these import buses, not because I intend to have lots and lots of chests, but because there's actually a lot of things you can do with the import buses. One of my favorite things to do with the import bus, of course, is to stick it on the bottom of some of these machines. Like if I were to stick an import bus on the bottom of my sag mill, for instance, then all of the material that I was grinding down would automatically be sucked out of the machine, put straight into my ME system. So you'll find when you start using this consistently that you realize just how convenient and cool it actually is. Eventually everything will just go into the ME system, and then as I need bits and pieces, I'll take them out of the ME system. Yeah, it's going to get really cool. And the other nice thing about this is I can take these ME cables, these glass cables, and I can run them underground and maybe to different places. Like I'm probably, maybe in the next episode even, I'll take a cable, run it underground and run it outside so that it's over near this chest over here. I'll suck all the items out of this chest so that all these things are back loaded into my ME system. But then I'll replace it with a terminal. So I'll just leave a terminal here so I can come over anytime and I can pull items out, I can put items in, I'll be able to craft from it so I don't need this crafting table anymore. This is exciting. This is the beginning of the excitement that I've been leading up to since I started this series. So 15 episodes in, and here it is, guys. This is what it's all about. For now, this isn't it. This isn't like the end of the series or anything, but this is the beginning of the coolest parts of the series. So I'm going to end this episode now. If you liked the ME system that I built, or that I'm starting to build, please click that thumbs up button, click the like button. If you're new to the channel and you want to watch me build some new stuff, click the subscribe button so that you never miss any of my videos. Leave a comment below if you want to see how I build these drives, if you want more in-depth tutorials, or if you like the level that I'm doing. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys